So hello there, everybody.
Здорово!
Я здорово от ним тоже. От ей, короче, саком.
Ну блин, нормально же.
So hello everybody and welcome to my first cubing vlog. On behalf of Jakub Janos not going to this competition in Vilnius, which is called Vilnius Open of course, 2018. I will be making a vlog so you can check out what's happening here and what's going on. So currently we are at Thomas' house. He's our host for the next 3 days, 2 nights. So me and Vlad went with the bus from Riga. It took about 4 hours. Then Thomas collected us from the bus station with his beha. Then he drove us to Kebabine. We ate some kebab, which was better than kebab fix for sure. But he says that there is also better kebab you can find in Vilnius. So I hope we will check those kebabs out tomorrow. And what I'm currently doing, we are going to do a 2 to 7 relay. First it's gonna be Thomas versus Vladislavs, then it's gonna be me versus either of them, and then there's gonna be me again versus another one of them. So that's for this evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Точно на глаз.
Вот это да. И он
He just doesn't want me to win.
But in my
Nu, es to taimē.
Да ладно.
Kaut kāds 11 pie sevis. I pressed the both buttons at once.
I'm trying to fight back tears, flood on my doorsteps. Life we live in hell, but it was a blood in the street. Shooters on top of the building, government
and showed first one person who showed his this lights to tour. I was you really are better driver?
Ooh. There's the Acropolis in front, right?
Acropolis?
Acropolis.
Acropolis. Acropolishkas.
It's like the Walmart of Lithuania. Just like depot in Latvia.
It's like plaza.
We just arrived at the venue. It's supposedly this building.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay, not this building, one behind that. So we'll go there and see what it looks like. So now we went past that building, and it's that school where the competition will be held.
This is the first day, definitely not the second day.
Yeah, we just arrived and going to do some mad cubing skills. The first event is Megaminx.
I predict I will get 108 single in 5x5.
I hate Megaminx, so I don't believe I will get any good result in it, but we'll see about it. We have already arrived in the venue and set up the stage for competition. You can see it right now. There will be the scrambling station, and the other stuff. And the kebabas has also пришел. Kebabas, how is it going? Отлично. Okay, waiting for the first event, which will be Megamin. Competition has already started. The first event is Megaminx. I didn't really solve Megaminx, so I have no expectations for it. The cutoff is like 220 and I average more than 3 minutes. So I'll just do my 2 solves and that will be at the end of it.
Ah, nice.
So Toma, how do you like my Megaminx puzzle?
It's not Megaminx.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's edgeless Megaminx. That's the new one. Megaminx just ended. I was terrible at it. The first solve was more than 4 minutes. The second solve was 2:55, which is very close to my PB single. Let's wait for the next round, which is 3x3. I hope to get some good results in that. So 3x3, the first round has already started. I am currently sitting at a scrambler table and look at this piece of art by Thomas. He's the best scissor user I've ever met.
Come on, bro. I was very in a rush, you know?
Rush B.
Relax, take it easy.
So yeah, still waiting for my solve. I'm not in this group either. We will have 5 groups.
Yeah.
Oh! Official PB! First round just ended for me, and I'm quite happy with the result because I had a PB single 12:60 something seconds. My previous was 12:80 something, but the average was not so bad. It will be like more than 15 seconds because last 2 solves I choked on them. The next is 2x2. I haven't really practiced, but my goal is sub 550 or something like that, and maybe 2 sub 5 singles. We'll see how it goes. Round just ended. It went just as I planned. Only one bad solve because I had a wipe arm on the bottom. It was more than 6 seconds, but all the rest of the solves was sub 550, so the average will also be sub 550 seconds, maybe even sub 540. Like, it's not my PB, but considering that I didn't practice at all, it's tolerable. And maybe I will get into the next round. And I found out that I did get in the next round of 3x3. I was 14th or 15th in the first round. So yeah, now it's the lunch and we'll try to find some place to eat. So currently we are in Mantas' car. He was kind enough to drive us to the place where we will have food. In Kebabine we will have some awesome kebabs, hopefully. So we'll meet you there. So we're currently in the dinner place, which is Kebabine. We ordered some kebabs and Vladislav's just received the kebabs.
Kebab guy.
So we will eat and we will go. 4x4 is the next event. We are already late. So I just ate my kebabs and it was the best kebabs I have ever eaten. 10 points to Yummy for making the great kebab. Vladislav's still consuming his kebab. He's having trouble swallowing it because it's so big. he can't eat big kebab. So now we are back at the venue, and 4x4 has already started, and now it's the second group. I am probably in the third group, we'll see. So I can check out the results now. I'm very satisfied because I made it to the next round in 3x3 with the PP single, and also made it to the 2x2 next round with meh average and Megaminx meh, but I didn't practice Megaminx, but the 251 was very good solve. So 4x4 is just about to start. I don't really have big expectations for 4x4 because I don't practice it as most of my puzzles. I expect to average something below 105, but if for some reason I do great, maybe I can have like sub 1 or sub 58. That would be great, but we'll see what happens. Well, I do expect at least 2 solves sub 1. 4 just ended, and I did better than I expected. I get sub 1 average. No, basically all solves were sub 1 minute except for one solve, so it's definitely a sub 1 average. So yeah, the goal was completed, and I was hoping when I had done 3 solves, I had all of them sub 1, and I was hoping that this will be my first average where all my solves on 4x4 are sub 1 minute, but I didn't make it. The one of the solves was 1 minute, no seconds, and 34 hundredths, so a bit disappointment there. But okay, now it's gonna be one-handed, and I finally hope to get a sub 30 average. We'll see how it goes. 3x3 one-handed just ended, and I reached my goal, sub 30 average. Don't know what exact time, but 4 solves were sub 30 and one of them was 32, the last solve. But it was that bad because I messed up the F2L and the cross. My group is Pyraminx is about to start. I don't really practice Pyraminx, so what I expect to get is like sub 11, sub 12 average. If it goes very well, then sub 10 average. But I definitely expect to get at least 1 or even 2 sub 10 solves. We'll see how it goes. So all expectations just got blown out right out of the window. The slowest solve was like 8.6 seconds, so the average is nearly sub 8, maybe even sub 8. We'll see about that, I'm not sure yet. 5x5 is about to start. Actually, the last group in which I am. The first group has already solved their puzzles. And 5x5, well, I have practiced a little bit of 5x5. I expect to average something around 145 or less. If it goes very well, maybe 138, but we'll see about that. And for single, maybe 132 minute solve. We'll see how it goes. Completed my 5x5 solves, and well, sometimes you predict things and they don't come true, but now they came exactly as I was saying them they were going to be. That I had one single which was 132 and something, and an average will be like 141 or something. The fourth solve was a little bit bad because I couldn't find edges and I was looking for them all around the cube. But okay, now it's square one. for some weird reason, me and Kebabas Chirgalis have been put in the same group. So yeah, now we will solve square one, and I am very excited for it. There is a probability I can have an NR single, definitely not an NR average, but because sometimes solving square one is luck based, I like to get like sub 24 or sub 23 average, and for single, well, at least one sub 20 single. We'll see how it goes. So during his second solve, Vilnius broke his cube. Here you can see the remains of it. Just ended. He is first. I sadly became third because Christians was faster than me by about 1 second on average. And but basically goal was achieved. I had 21 something average, had 2 sub 20 singles, 18 and 19 seconds. Well, a bit disappointed because in one solve I had like 13 seconds, and then I started to do parity, so if there was no parity maybe I could have got an NR single, but well, what can you do, there's always the next competition. So the next is going to be an FMC, and we are going to sit together with Kebabas, maybe we can exchange some thoughts and ideas for insertions and that kind of shit. Yeah, so let's do the FMC. So it turns out that somehow I am fourth in the square one. The thing is, Chirgalis and I were in the first group, which had all very bad cube shades. But in the second round, in the second group I was a judge, and they got pretty decent cube shades. So Vilnius Ribinskas and Kristians Pietkuns, they got really lucky and beat me by only a little bit. And for 5x5 I proceeded to the next round, which will happen tomorrow. So FMC first attempt is about going to start, and check out Vilnius's insertion stickers. It's a duct tape and pieces of paper.
It's a scotch.
And he does it because, as you said previously, why should we trust you?
Sure.
He just said, trust me, I'm an engineer. FMC first attempt just ended. I got 43 moves. A bit disappointed in this solve because I found a 25 move skeleton to last 5 corners on the inverse scramble, but then I couldn't find any insertions that cancel moves. So in the end I just did the 2 commutators at the end of the solve, and for some reason that also got me like 2 offs. So in the end it was, no, from theory, like if I had 25 move skeleton and last 5 corners, then I should have got 41 moves, but in the end I got 43. Waiting for the next attempt. I'm pretty worn out right now. Quite sad because I DNF'd in second attempt. If I had written down the solution correctly, I would have got 37 moves. The time was short and I didn't have enough time to write the correct solution down. But the interesting thing is that I found a J-perm insertion in my solution. Sadly, it didn't cancel any moves, but I never had a J-perm insertion in any of my FMC attempts. And yeah, and my problem was why I DNF'd, because I write some rotations down, and also because I spent like 10 minutes trying to write that J-perm down. I have to try to work on that. I just completed my last attempt and I feel very proud of myself because I got a 32 move single, and that's also my PB single, beaten by 10 moves. The previous one was 42, and in the meantime it also makes me a little bit sad because the previous one was 37, and if I wouldn't had the DNF in the last solve, then I would have had an NR average, but well, what you can do, you live, you learn.
Опять и опять попытаюсь расставить все точки.
Давай,
попытаюсь
синг.
поднять
Нет.
Или даже принять заморочки.
Ай, меня не видно.
Расставаться с тобой я тысяч.
Вина, имя любимое мое, и непобедимая любовь моя.
Моя имена,
Имя любимое мое,
моя любимая.
So we just went into the Acropolis and we'll try to find some pelmeni.
Да вон Махина.
This is a very big place. Oh, there is a Mahima there. We'll try to find some pelmeni for this evening. Rest in peace, Jakobs. So we're now back at the Thomas place, and as a tradition for every cube competition that's not happening in Latvia, where we are staying at night at some place, we are now cooking some pelmeni. We bought like one package of them, and now we have to wait when they're done. Our pelmeni is ready. I added some spices and soy sauce and also a gretine. You have objection?
Like pineapple.
There's only one way to find out. And also I will drink some duonas gira, which is like хлебный квас. Можно опатно квасить. Да тогда зажигаем. Sub 1 minute except for one solve, so it's definitely a sub 1 average. And I was... Oh, the cube fell and popped. Thanks. So yeah. He is photographing Hawaii. I'm filming that he is photographing me. FMC first attempt just ended. I got 43 mews.